Hi, I'm Dahlia Vidor, class of 1997 with a degree in theater in the acting directing focus. And currently I run Vallejo Shakespeare in the Park as my artistic endeavor, and as a day job I work at the Vallejo Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm going to talk to you a bit about printing paper products for marketing materials. Somehow I ended up doing a lot of marketing in theater, and I ended up working for Broadway by the Bay, which is the third largest musical theater company in the Bay Area, as their marketing director. And I learned a lot about marketing through them, and also through working with choruses and marketing their concerts. So, marketing materials, printed marketing materials. Other than word of mouth, I would argue that printed marketing materials are the best way to bring in new audience. You need postcards, posters, flyers. I think digital marketing is great, but I think that people need to seek that out for themselves on the internet. Although I know on Facebook, you can post things and that will get to other people, but unless people say specifically, you have to see this or you have to look at this, people gloss over things and they don't really see all of the marketing efforts that you're going to put into social media. While I think it's wonderful, I think that when things come directly to your door, or you have to pass by it when you're shopping, you can't avoid it, and so you're sort of forced to look at it and decide whether or not this is something that you want to see and go and do. So on your printed marketing materials, what do you need? You need this basic information. You need who, what, when, where, and how much. And that's the basic information that you need. You also need contact information. So a Facebook page or a web page is great. A telephone number is also a good thing to have. But if there's who, what, when, where, and how much, that's pretty much all the information that they need. So let's look at some products. Here we have a lovely postcard. This is great. It's vibrantly colored. It has who is putting on the show, what the show is, what time the show is, how much it's going to cost, all right here. And this is a great piece of marketing material. It's a good size, and when it comes to your door, you're going to say, oh, what is this? And give me more information. And so here on the back, we have a little spiel about the show and more information, and then we have a place to mail it. Along with, we have our imprint and a return address, and then a place for a label. And that's important. Now here's another piece of marketing material. This is a great show for the Oakland School of the Arts, Les Miserables. But as you can see on the back side, there is no place to put a label or to mail this out. It is lovely information, but if they had oriented it this way, they could have left a little space where they could have put a label and a stamp, which would be important. If you are sending this out to your friends and neighbors, you want to be able to put a label on it and mail it out to them. They don't have to be this fancy, though. They could be something like this, which is just a 4-cut. It's printed on 8.5 by 11. It has all the information that you need, and you can either paste it to something else to mail it out, or you could just mail it out exactly as it is. You can also put it on people's cars. You can hand it to businesses, and you can hand it out on the street. It has all the pertinent information, as well as extraneous information, such as we don't have seats, and so people need to bring a blanket to sit on. That's important for people to know. You can also have flyers made. You can have fancy large posters, but you can also just do an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper like this. This is a great piece. It's vibrantly colored. It's got all the information that you need. It's got contact information, and it's got sponsors and all of our people that are in it. Things like equity actors need to be on posters, and other information that you might need is who your sponsors are. So that's paper products and why I think that they are so important.